Okay, we're going to move briefly here on to week 5. There's nothing new in week 5 other than just our regular assignments. So we've got readings from both of our textbooks, from the Clinton and the Ivy text. We've got, our group discussion board, and that group discussion board is going to be taken from the Clinton text, just so you guys are aware. There's no case study for this week. Of course, you have your portfolio of competence that you will be doing, your journal, and the client session and feedback form, and then, of course, the interactive exercises, which also includes the weekly quiz. So that's kind of our week. Again, this should be feeling a little bit familiar to you as we are now kind of entering into this season of kind of getting into the groove of things and nothing really new popping up. So that should help in just how you budget your time and knowing kind of what you need to do in the schedule that you need to set. So the thing that I want to end on this week is our resource for the week, and I'm going to introduce it to you, but I want to tell you a little bit about it too. This is a book that I actually just finished reading. I've actually given you another resource from this same author, but I just found it to be so important and so insightful and helpful and just really opening myself up into some areas that I hadn't been aware of, and I feel it to be so important, which is why I want to share it with you. And that is a book called Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. So a couple weeks ago I gave y'all the resource of The Gifts of Imperfection, again by Brene Brown. But the tagline here is how the courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent, and lead. Dr. Brown is a researcher on both shame and empathy, shame and vulnerability. She talks about empathy also. Her work is absolutely astounding. She is a researcher by profession, but don't let that deter you. As much as she is very logical and offers a lot of statistics, she also is a therapist, and so brings it home. And she really talks a lot about how shame drives our actions, our relationships, how we feel and think about ourselves, and then how we act out of that. Now, the word shame and vulnerability are not necessarily easy words to stomach. They aren't something that we like talking about. They aren't easy to talk about. They actually might feel a little bit scary. But Dr. Brown does an absolutely wonderful job of really dissecting what shame is and how that manifests itself in our lives. And then talks about, out of that shame, should we choose to be vulnerable, what the gift of that is. Vulnerability is not a weakness, but rather a strength. And so I picked this book for you guys this week because I just feel so strongly that this is something on a personal level that all of us can connect with. And as we continue to move forward in our professional lives and careers, this is also something that it would be very translatable into all the lives of our clients. So there's that. The second resource that I'm going to give you is actually going to be in an email this week, and it is a link to one of Dr. Brown's talks. She did, many of you have heard of TED Talks. She's done a couple, and this one is from, I think, 2012 or 2013, I can't remember, but you'll see it on the screen. It's about 21 minutes long, and I would love to invite every single one of you to watch that at some point this week. The last half of it is absolutely breathtaking in that she just hits home on so many levels. I had to rewind it a couple times to make sure that I understood her points, but it is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and include that, the link to that video in an email to you. It's nice. You can watch it online or you can download it. Like I said, it's about 21 minutes, but it's going to be worth it. This is something that you can take, again, both into your professional and your personal life. So that is where I'm going to leave you for this week. We have our normal assignments. We've got our resources, our lecture, and I think we're set for the week. So we are entering into week 5, what was normally our final week in our classes, but now we have 9 weeks left. I'm excited to continue to work with each one of you, and I will see you or talk to you on the group discussion board. Have a great day.